Oh, you're fucking kidding me. You stupid piece of Titan trash. For once in your uselessness is just what. Oh, there we go. G'day. Long time no see. Sorry for the delay. The cheapskate Slavs over at Titan Tech have been ripping me off with my equipment as of late. Fucking corpos, I swear. Anyway, let's see what we're covering today. Ah, the Telvani Empire. Where to start with these buggers? The Empire is a 6,000-year-old state and is a nation of 35 billion strong, with important systems being Yamatai, Kakai, and Jobuto, with Yamatai serving as the Empire's capital world. The Empire itself was founded by Clan Yamatai, who slowly grew in strength and power and forged the Telvani Empire through iron and blood during a period of Telvani history known as the Age of the Warring Clans, which was ended by Clan Yamatai signing a peace with the remaining 50 clans and the creation of the Empire as a body of government. This body of government is mostly oligarchical in nature, with the clans serving as a political caste subservient to the Yamatai Emperor. As one must expect with such an achievement, the Empire's next target was the very stars above them, with its first spacefaring project being undertaken soon after, almost 2,445 years from the first recorded piece of history from the Telvani people. This project would lead to a moon base, and later a golden age of space travel and exploration. Due to the Empire's isolated position, alien contact was uncommon, and those that were met were often too barbaric to be reasoned with. The current year, as recognized by the Telvani Empire, is 5,540 Year of the Ancestors, with most of the remaining clans being either destroyed, annexed, or integrated into the three remaining major clans that currently rule the Empire: the Shimazu, the Takeda, and the Yamatai. These three clans have risen from very different backgrounds. The Takeda have achieved considerable levels of honor and respect from the nation due to the actions of their ancestors, who served as shock cavalry for Clan Yamatai during the Warring Age. They are also infamous for their actions during the Red Rave Uprising, crushing the peasant rebellion so viciously that 25% of the planet's population was killed, but saving the Yamatai Emperor from the wrath of the peasants. The Shimazu are what us drifters call thrifty bastards. They gained their position through trade, wit, and general intelligence. While other clans bled in the wars that plagued the planet, the Shimazu would profit off of everything they could, from guns and medicinal supplies to luxury goods and houses. And finally, the Yamatai themselves, the imperial family, the dominant clan of the empire. The Yamatai hold positions within the administration and the bureaucracy, and they also hold positions within the military, with nobles such as the Crown Prince being high-level commanders in the armed forces. Regular civilians can run for governor positions, which serves 1 billion people each and is elected through a vote that each governor must win to, govern. The governors usually answer to clans but can be independent, and technically all clans answer to the emperor, but this has been put to the test before and most certainly will in the future. The Yamatais have governed the empire under the three principles: order, prosperity, and harmony, and it remains the imperial family's goal to continue the growth of these principles despite the encroaching influence of newly contacted foreign powers, and it is a question of if these principles can survive outside contact with the rest of the universe. The culture of the Telvani Empire is based around three concepts: the aforementioned three principles, honor, and the ancestors. The three principles play a role in both government and the lives of the people. In the eyes of the Telvani as a whole, the three principles will guide their empire into a utopia, capable of surviving even the most dire and/or drastic of situations, which indirectly ensures the empire is never too oppressive towards its populace, although the Red Wave Uprising was a unique case. The concept of honor is mainly practiced by soldiers and the clans. Adherence to the code of honor depends on the faction or group of people. The Takeda clan strictly follow honor rituals and believe without honor the entire country's moral character is doomed, whereas the Shimazu clan view honor as an archaic concept that limits social progress. Objectively, honor is simply a system of justice within the more powerful groups of people within the empire, mostly the ruling caste, but amongst soldiers it serves as a method of rivalry and debt settlement. Furthermore, honor serves as a moral line. For example, attacking people who are weaker than you both discourages and violent abuse of weaker groups, and if this rule is broken, it establishes the social ostracization of the person violating the rule as a form of retributive justice. The lower classes believe in honor, hold great value in it, conceptually, and fully believe honor is what protects them, and by breaking this, they open themselves up to be oppressed by tyrants. Religion-wise, the Telvani worship their ancestors, and believe that their spirits are real and strive to maintain standards of decency and respect, as their ancestors hunted food for them, paved their roads, and built their empire, and therefore should be honored, for they helped build their society from the ground up. The Telvani military, or Imperial Armed Forces of the Telvani Empire, are the primary fighting forces of the Telvani state. The Shogun serves as the supreme commander, with the Order Lords serving as commanding officers of each branch of the armed forces. These forces are divided into three branches: Fire, Air, and Void. Fire is the ground-oriented forces of the Telvani, mostly the army. Air operates the aircraft of the Empire and works in tandem with the Void during invasions and combat. The Void is the Navy, and operates the warships and haulers needed to keep the engine of the Telvani war machine running. The Fire Warriors, named so due to their affinity for firearms dating back to the Warring Clans period, are the oldest of these branches, with the Air and Void units following much farther down the historical line. The Shogun, as the head of the army, is usually the one charged with carrying out imperial conquests for the Yamatai government. The structure of the Telvani military is based around the standard pyramid style of officers that has cropped up among Soviet species, with the aforementioned Shogun being at the top. The current Shogun is Takeda Shingen, who commands the Order Lord of Fire, the Order Lord of Air, and the Order Lord of Void. The Shogun, however, is subsumed in power only by the Emperor, who serves as the commander-in-chief of all armed forces. The Telvani Empire at the moment has endured an almost unending period of war, first against the Russovite army on the Karavan planet of Thylor, and later against the mechanical horrors of the Eternal Kingdom. The very stability of the Empire rests upon a knife's edge. Should Prince Nomoto not return soon, it is very likely that the stability of the Empire would shatter under the weight of ill-suited heirs and the army's second defeat at the hands of foreign powers. However, should the army emerge victorious from the squalor of a far-off battlefield, it could herald a golden age within the Empire that could see its preeminent rise to galactic prominence alongside the established democratic and imperial superpowers that lie at the heart of the galaxy. That's all for now. Shitty equipment's beginning to spark, so I'll get back to you whenever. So for now, stay thrifty, think fast, and never trust a power.